Yes. 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 Free backpack. And it has loot. Ah. Hello everybody, Elderberry Syrup here, and welcome to episode 2 of our DireWolf20 for 120 mod pack. I have been busy. I did some landscaping, terraforming, and so forth, getting us some saplings and trees. I've expanded our farm, so we've got quite a few things down there now. I definitely need to continue with this flax because we do not have industrial foregoing, so we do not have the flax from there, which gives string, so we need to use this flax. We got all kinds of things going on down here, things that I don't even know if we need them, like thistles. I've added in some bricks, added a little color to our green landscape here, and of course, you know, grabbed us some animals to start getting bred up, and the things that got to be done for that. On today's episode, I would like to first and foremost get time in the bottle. Oop, that is supposed to time in a bottle. Gotta have that. And so time in the bottle is just a little gold, 3 pieces of gold. Well, it's gonna be plus 4 pieces of gold and some diamonds, lapis, and glass. So let's grab this right quick. Oh, and redstone, of course. There we go. Glass and time in a bottle. The best part is it goes into a curio slot now, and you don't have to accidentally end up with it in your backpack or whatever. Backpack's upgraded, by the way. Went ahead and got that done. Did quite a bit of stuff as promised in between the episodes. Now, while I would like to be into refined storage in, you know, episode 2, it's just not going to happen. Slime, we have no easy way of getting slime just yet, not without getting create or other. It's just, there's no easy way to get it right now. I could get dough, but we still got to get our create set up, so it's just, we're not going to get there just yet. Sag mill is going to help us out, but we're just, it's not going to happen. So let's start with Apotheosis. Let's get some things enchanted. And in order to do enchanting, we're going to need a few things. And the first things that we're going to get is a trip to the Nether to help us out with a few other things as well. I had it planned out where I was going to put this thing. There it is, where that floating dirt block is, right there. All right, so let's see what we get into. We have a little bit of armor, osmium, you know, it's pretty good, but I would like to get some things enchanted so that they're not breaking, that we can get them mended. What kind of start do we have in the Nether? We start in the Nether waste. I'm okay with that. So much better than a basalt start. Get us using our fortune. Let's add nether rack to there, because this can hold way more stuff. We definitely, you know, we probably should take the gold too, because we haven't been having a lot of luck finding gold. Doesn't seem to be as common as it used to. But let me get a few things gathered up and we will see what we've got. Looks like that is from Extreme Reactors. That might be dimensional ore. Can I get close enough to it? Not quite. We want to build outwards. Cork. I miss cork. Where did cork go? Is that not a thing anymore? They stopped updating it, or people just stopped putting it in mod packs. I don't know, but I miss it. Is that dimensional ore? Yes. So RF tools. Beautiful. Grab us some of those glowstones or glow shrooms. This biome is the type of biome that you go hunting for Endermen once you have some gear and you can get to the Nether. They love to spawn here. Oh, we're not wearing any gold. All right, some magma blocks. We'll be able to get our. Oh, we need some soul sand so we can move those ladders and actually get our bubble vader going. Until we have a more creative way of getting up and down. All right, let's check our map right quick and see if there's anything around us. I do not see another fortress. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I did add journey map. I prefer to be able to look at different layers that I have explored and so forth. So there is that. Something square down here. I don't think we're gonna go explore that just yet though. If it was another fortress, cool, but it's not. Oh, finally some glowstone. That's what we really needed. Glowstone and nether quartz. Well, I am out of power. I don't think I have enough glowstone though. We might have enough glowstone. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's get this thrown in the charger right quick. We have 1 million saved up. I won't take those logs. None of that's burnable. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's throw these logs. Go up there. Shroom light. Veggie stuff goes here. Normally this is miscellaneous. We're gonna need, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Oh, that's not blocks. That's blocks. I keep having to take certain things out and adding them to the big storage here. Did a lot of tree chopping. Glowstone would go in here. Mushrooms over here. All right, so let's grab that glowstone and some of that nether quartz. Another thing we want for mining gadgets is a higher battery, which is what the nether quartz is for. So that takes quite a bit of that. And we also want to be able to light the area up. So we'll click that as well. And that's what we needed the glowstone for. So I think we're going to need some iron nuggets and some torches. Do we have torches? All right. So light placer, 2 lanterns, 1, 2. Beautiful. 2 redstone lamps, which will require redstone glow dust. So we need. Oh, this is going to be. Got some redstone. I don't know why I always forget to grab the redstone. So we need 2 of those. And a blank plate, of course, lapis and diamonds. We actually need 2 of these. So light placer, done. And battery charger. We need iron. We're going to turn a bunch of this into blocks. Level 2 and 2 pieces of gold. It's always gold. Good thing we just found a bunch in the nether. I mean, like a bunch with that fortune. Let's see. I can't even fit it all in there. I put these quartz back in there. And send those up there. Beautiful. Now we have a little bit of gold. Just a little bit. Right, we'll grab our mining gadget, throw it back in here. Add the light blazer and the big battery. It will now hold 10 million. We're going to have to come up with a better fuel source. I want to try something right quick. I don't know if this will actually work. And if it does, how well. But I'm going to take a couple buckets of lava. Beautiful. It does start burning. But I don't know how much it will actually, like how much it actually adds in there. So we will see. We were at 1 million RF and I added 2 buckets of lava. So about 482,000. And I don't know how that adds up to anything else because I haven't done any math. But I do know that we do not have enough charcoal. Oh wait, do we? Do I have a bunch of coal in here? No, I do not. And that don't need to go in there. Throw this tiny charcoal in, I guess. No. We can't make tiny charcoal back into regular charcoal. Just so you know. So if you accidentally make all your stuff into tiny charcoal, you are SOL. All right, so like I said, I want to get into Apotheosis. So we are going to grab our obsidian here and make us an enchanting table. That will be the first step. And from there, we're going to need some bookcases. Just the regular vanilla ones for the moment. And I believe at Apotheosis, the bookshelves that come from the Nether, yeah, we would need blaze for that. So I'll probably go out looking for some puffer fish at some point so we can get seashells. We're not going to get too far into the mod today. It takes quite a bit of going. Do we have an anvil? We do. Okay. So let's take this. We'll just place it here for now and get us some bookshelves down. And we have nowhere near enough. Throw some lapis in there and let's see what kind of power we're working with. We're at level 30, so at least we have that going. I think that's our max right now. So if we look over here on the left, we're at 15 at Eterna, 15 Quantra, and that we get 1 enchanting clue. So, ooh, XP boost for our hammer here. If it's going to give us unbreaking, that would be awesome. It did not. Our sword, sharpness 3. I think we can handle that. Yeah, we got sharpness 3 and teleportation. Nice. So like a teleportation staff. So if I right click or no, shift right click. Yes, it's got a cooldown though, and it's a very small teleport. But it's better than nothing. We got sharpness 3. Our bow now, flame. Nobody wants flame. Withering. All right, let's try our gear. Some fire protection. Nature's Mend. Unbreaking 3. That's probably going to be the one we go with. And, oh, well, there's regular protection as well. So let's get that regular protection. And projectile projection. That is nice. That is nice. So now we got Unbreaking 3 for the chest plate. We already have that. And Gloom. Nobody wants Gloom. Unbreaking 3. More projectile protection. And Gloom. Chance to apply negative status effect to the enemy. Okay. And are we going to have enough for one or two more enchants? We got protection 4 and protection 4. So let's go with the pants. And that also gives protection. Oh man. That oh my god, we need a couple more levels. All right, well, like I said, we're starting Apotheosis. Part of that is enchantment. Let's grab some of these worthless gems. I say worthless, they are the least helpful of the bunch. We'll grab this armor that we found that has stuff on it. We're gonna pick this up, this anvil. We're gonna take our gems, drop them all there, and then drop an anvil on them. That's gonna get us some gem dust. With that gem dust, we should be able to make a salvaging table. Simple reforging, so we need another enchanting table. Do we have everything we need for that? We do. Smooth stone and iron. Right, we have that. And oh, iron. So we can make this. We'll just plop that down here for now. Let's, oh, monsters are nearby. We're gonna need a bucket of lava. And we will work on a salvaging table. So we need 3 copper, an iron axe, and an iron pickaxe. Salvaging, oh, and a smithing table. Let's grab 2 of those. And there we go. Got that. We're going to put these in the ground. Like such. All right, and then we're going to take these items here that have apexes, I guess is what they're called. And we're going to salvage them. Now that we have some of that material, we can. Oh, we don't have anything that's epic, so we can't upgrade just yet. Looks like it's a good thing that it's nighttime. I can go out and find some bad guys. I think the zombie might win this one if he stops getting knocked back. Oh yeah. That zombie's got something good on him. Besides the backpack. He's got some gear now. And he didn't drop any of it. Let's see. We got a helmet. Still no. Still no. I'm not sure that spiders drop any cool stuff, so leave them alone. Bumblebee nest. Use a spawn item on it to attract a bee. The nest can attract bees to his location. Well, it did turn out as good as I was hoping it would, but we did get enough levels so that we can. But we don't have enough lapis. That's hilarious. That's what that is. Hilariousness. There, okay. Woo. Could you imagine? And it didn't even give me a second thing. Oh, that's pathetic. Now, if only we could get some mending books or something. See what we can get for all this stuff that dropped. No, that is my good stuff. Still no epic. What a bummer. Well, I will continue to be on the search. I wasn't recording. I just went and started exploring these things over here. And let me tell you what, there was no exit. Okay, now that we have our stuff back, kinda, not necessarily in the spots or on, but let's see if we can. Does this thing just go down into a dungeon? Or is the whole thing a dungeon? What? Oh, slime. We need that so bad. Oh. We will also take the rose. One of those. Make sure you double check your Y levels. They do have world gen in here. I am looking for ancient debris. I've been searching for a while. I was all the way, like I was down quite a ways. I was at bedrock level pretty much. And that's not there. Our best bet is we're looking at a 0.1% at like Y level 14. So we'll find some eventually. And I'll let y'all. Hey, found a piece. And we have our first netherite. Our first netherite is going to go towards a salvaging table. Not the reforger. Wait, is it the reforger? Yeah, the reforger. And it occurred to me that while we have not found any weapons or gear that have given us epic stuff, we have found some epic gems. And while I hate to waste them, and I really do mean that. Oh no, that just gets gem powder. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. We have to find. Would that really just give? That is disgusting. Okay, so if you run out of leather, if you take rotten flesh and put it into a cross-like shape, you would then be able to smelt it down into regular leather, which is going to be very helpful here in just a moment. All right, so what we're going to do, that backpack that we found, we are going to get it upgraded right quick. We're going to do that. We're going to need a little bit of cobble and some planks because we do need to make a sticky piston right quick. And that is just the normal recipe. Like such. Use some of that valuable slime. And we're going to need 3 of these, I think. We might need 4. But after we've got that, we'll get the pick upgrade. Turn that into the advanced pick upgrade. And then use that advanced pick upgrade with some ender pearls and a piece of lapis. And it will become a magnet. The next one that we want to make is our feeding one. So let's get our glycerine watermelon. We should have a golden carrot. And here's an apple surrounded by gold. What was that? Did you see that? Let's grab an apple again. Put that in the crafting table. Yeah, apple seeds. Interesting. Interesting. I do. You can get just an apple sapling like that. Interesting. We'll just place that there for now. So after we have that, we now have our feeding upgrade. And we're going to come in here. We're going to make a few stacks of iron. Is it 7 or 8? 7. 8. So we'll come in here and make that. And we're going to do the same thing with the gold. We need 8. So gold. And then we're going to do the same thing with diamond. I'm going to have to grab some more diamond right quick. But we have plenty of it thanks to our new favorite biome. Oh, I love that place. There's so much stuff we can get there. This now allows us to stack things up in slots by 8. So 8 times what you would normally be able to, you will now be able to. Our food will now automatically feed us when we are hungry, and we are going to whitelist that. Otherwise, things such as zombie flesh or whatever would be eaten as well. And then of course the magnet is going to do exactly what you think it's going to do, and that is going to magnet up everything around you that is not blacklisted. I did discover that sophisticated barrels is also in here, so I may end up getting rid of some of these chests and turning them into barrels, because we'll be able to do the same thing with the stack upgrade, so that we just got stacks of a stack of redstone instead of, you know, 5 or 6, things like that. Now let's go out here and we're going to collect some crops right quick, because we have that magnet backpack and it's not going to be such a pain anymore. Things aren't going to go everywhere, just straight into the backpack, just straight in there from quite a distance as well. And look at there. And because it's stacking up to 8 times, we have plenty of room for that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish harvesting the crops, plant the additional seeds that we get, because we do need to finish those out. But I will do that off camera. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. With all of that, I don't think it's going to fit inside of there. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that one as well. It's going to be upgraded to the diamond version though. Diamond. Sophisticated. Nope, not sophisticated. This one is that iron chest. Until we get everything going. So from gold to diamond. It's just glass, 2 diamonds, and a single ingot of gold. There we go. What we have, so on this episode we found a backpack, did a little bit of mining, and but most importantly started with our enchantments. And oh my god, this gear is already starting to be broken. But we started with our enchantments doing Apotheosis, started breaking down gear so that we can get the gem dust and all the fabrics and so forth, so we can get into some pretty hardcore gear. And then I want to go explore that place. I want to go to there and dominate it. Until next time, this is Elderberry Syrup, wishing you a wonderful day. Take care.